Hi guys, here we are again. I've had some people ask about doing pork belly before, so we got a nice 4.5 pound pork belly, and everybody wants to know how to cook a pork belly. You can put this thing straight on the grill if you want, and you can cook that thing down. It's essentially bacon that's been uncured. So the way I do it is I like to score this, and I'll show you kind of what I do right here. Is I'll make little about 1/2 inch deep scores. You can see how that does right there. And I'll do that probably about every 3/4 inch all the way across this whole thing. So we've got it scored like that. I'm going to turn this around, and you can see how well that did right there. I'll turn it around, and we're going to make squares out of this with the scores. So I'll do the same thing going the other way. And what that'll do is that'll give you the nice little squares right there. And today we're doing pork belly burn ends. There you go. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of like an American flag right there. So I made up some rub. I call it peppered pork rub. It's stuff that I make myself. It's got a little garlic, black pepper. It has onion powder, stuff like that. All the stuff that's really good. And you can see some green stuff in there. It's Italian seasoning that I put in it. And just make sure you give it a decent coat. You don't have to go way overboard with it. This is really just giving it some extra flavor. The pork belly itself has a great flavor to begin with. And just try to get down in between each and every one of those. Because when it's done, these squares will shrink in and give you some nice little places to cut them open. This is going to be some good game day food if you want to do something real nice for the game next weekend. There you go. That is a pork belly that is essentially ready to go on the smoker. Voila. Okay guys, it's been a couple hours. We've got the pork belly on the smoker still. We're going to go pull it off. If we can see it. So this is the back side. We had it down first. And then that pretty top side right there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it over and we're going to wrap this. Set it on the foil, and then we're going to put our favorite sauce on it. Well, the only sauce I brought, at least. Which I call this my Memphis red sauce. You can see how liquidy it is. It's a Carolina style sauce, but it's got some sweetness in it along with the vinegar. So we'll just cover this a little bit with some of the sauce and let it get in between some of these pores right here. Then we're going to wrap this thing up, and it's going to take about another hour, and then we'll be done, and then we start cutting it up, and I'll show you what we do next. Back over to the smoker. And we're done. Okay, well, we've cooked this thing for about 3 hours now, total time. We've got it wrapped right here, and it's got a lot of good bend to it. We know it's tender. Oh, look how pretty that thing is. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Wow. And the color is just amazing. Look how it's plumped up right there. It's just really, really nice. We're going to cut this up into squares. Then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. We're going to do a little cast iron skillet action on the smoker. All right, we have it all chopped up right here. Now I've got the skillet in on position 4 inside the smoker. We've got some onions in there with a little bit of butter caramelizing right now, and I'm going to dump this in, and we're going to mix all this stuff together, and this is how we get our burnt ends. We've cooked this thing for about 10 or 15 minutes here, letting all that butter and the onions and everything get into the meat. We're going to take it over here and set it down. We're going to make some sandwiches with this. So we took some hoagies here, we split them. Look at those onions right there. That is just beautiful. Man. I'll tell you what, that is just premium pork belly. This stuff is awesome. It smells wonderful. You can smell those onions. You can smell the rub that we put on the pork. Put a little sauce on it. Wow. Look at that sandwich. Man, I'll tell you what. Oh my. That is the way to do your pork belly. Thanks for watching.